Check one go.
Should be live.
See, that's not their MO playing half court Florida State. They want this game up and down.
Turner on the drive is fouled when people head to the line.
This ain't looking good, Billy.
Yeah, I mean, Yves Pons is a tremendous athlete, as I talked about.
I got my magic hat on.
And one thing about
I need my magic hat.
gamble,
That's why we lose.
Force turnovers. You're going to give up some easy ones along the way. There's no doubt about it. So they're willing to give up a basket like that in order to get 2 or 3 steals.
Lamonte Turner joined the 1,000-point club against Alabama State earlier this year, as did Jordan Bowden in the same game. Coming out of IMG Academy. 2016, or 18, I should say, 6th man of the year. And he certainly is the coach on the floor for Rick Vols. Bowden will sit. Devontae Gaines.
I don't know how the audio is.
Used to be the big ticket.
Well, I did check it, but I don't know how far it's not. See how far out the mic is? I wanted to see.
Oh gosh,
It's a little different at this level, though. And he just got nailed with a back screen.
Yeah, we got 21 people in there.
And he is fouled.
I'll check YouTube.
The Vols finding a little bit on defense.
Yeah, I think a lot of it has to do with the fact they're now making Florida State play a little bit half court and not allow them to get out in transition. Florida State, if you let them crash the glass, turn you over, they are as talented as anybody. You got to make them play half court.
I see Crying Ryan in the chat. Slim Mosley, Christian Skelton. Crying Ryan, how's your basketball team doing?
Three more substitutions for the Seminoles.
14-7.
Williams and Belike.
Florida State. Can y'all hear us pretty good and hear the game? We're testing something new
They
out.
played 10 guys in the first 7 minutes of this game, so that
I'm watching YouTube. Billy's watching Facebook.
Well, he wants to figure out 6 through 12.
Yeah, this is where you do it.
This is where you do it. He said, you know what? I haven't had a healthy club. He goes, this practice today is the first time I've seen all our guys on the court since October 3rd.
Yeah, I mean, obviously X.J. Walker being out, Raekwon Evans was out, Raekwon Gray was out, so he's had guys banged up without a doubt.
You get any comments?
Tough time getting into their offense.
Well, this half-court defense looks a lot better when you make
Everybody was good.
That could have been a travel, too.
3 on the shot.
Ryan, Crying Ryan, y'all lost
To go, that was good defense.
them 2 games because y'all cheated and get Blackshear. That's why it's called the curse.
Tested hard.
Turner again to the rack. That won't go.
The basketball gods do not like cheaters.
Yeah, that should be a
Oh, man.
charge.
Gonzalez call. So Florida State wants to get out and run, but sometimes you've got to work the half-court offense. They worked it as much as they could. Get it to the shooter, the cell, giving Florida State a 9-point lead.
Oh yeah, the show is all about fun, but you still have to play by the rules. Great shot, Flash. Hey, you know what else? They can't stop the run.
False start, 5 yards.
Another pregame show. Always the right coach.
Yep, Jason, we are playing like crap, man. I don't know what they doing right now.
Animals is loaded. Beef patty, grilled onions, melty cheese on Texas toast.
I propose a toast.
Oh, awesome.
Peter, you're dull.
Okay, this feels more like a roast.
I propose a roast.
It's now or never. Grab a patty melt while they last.
How we doing over there on Facebook?
This is a paid advertisement.
Yeah, we got a few people in here.
Sponsored by Nightline Legal. Cases assigned on a random basis to participating law firms. See disclaimer for law firms.
Of course, you know my main man, David Newcomb in here.
If you or a loved one served in the military between 2002 to 2016 and later experienced hearing loss or tinnitus, call right now. You may be entitled to financial compensation. The manufacturer of combat arms earplugs recently paid $9.1 million to settle
I just noticed
their
that.
company knowingly sold defective earplugs to the military for more than a decade.
I just noticed how you did that.
Who are combat arms earplugs while engaging in foreign conflicts may have been exposed to serious risk by this dangerous and defective product. If you or a loved one served in the military between 2002 to 2016 and later experienced hearing loss or tinnitus, you may
playing around with a new setup
from the manufacturer. Call now to find out if you qualify. Call 999
and
experienced attorney for a free consultation. If we don't win, there is no
still
fee.
don't
Call
like
right
it.
now.
I'll be playing around with it while the game's going, so y'all might see some changes.
Unforgettable moments. Legends are born. History is written. And brotherhood is
Jamie says she's watching. They're watching it while they're at the Magic Raptors game. Go Vols.
Cool.
of Navy football on CBS Sports Network.
I should outline that.
Yeah, Jason. I mean, this is not. He said this is not a typical Rick Barnes team. We usually don't have that many turnovers in the whole game. Well, this is actually a real first test this whole season. So, hopefully this is a wake-up call, and because this is not gonna be an easy game. And Florida State is good.
Oh yeah.
BYU and the Aztecs. BYU dominating that series. Their first meeting since 2012 at the Poinsettia Bowl. Long-time members of the Mountain West. We hope you'll join us for that full slate of football tomorrow.
And basketball-wise, the Aztecs were hurt on Creighton yesterday. They have a kid named Malachi Flynn that people need to see.
Oh yeah, Slim Mosley. Georgia's got a good coach. That Tom Crean, he's good.
Yeah.
He's gonna have them back. Slim Mosley, you know Tennessee's winning the SEC chair. Oh, you mean in football? I'm only saying this because I got more Georgia fans watching me. Georgia's beating LSU.
Seminoles will set up the press.
And they
when did Georgia play LSU?
5% of the time, which is an
SEC
extremely high percentage.
Football.
They're one of the most pressing teams in the country.
Doesn't they both clinch?
Fifth
That's
I
total.
know, but we got. We don't have any LSU fans that watch. You see that Slim Mosley on YouTube. Billy says LSU's gonna motor grade y'all.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one, man. I mean, you talking about an LSU team that's gonna be pissed because they're losing this weekend.
They ain't losing.
Oh, I still lose to Texas A&M, right?
Hey, I want to know what y'all think about my new setup. It's something I dreamed up while I was driving one
They
night.
just gonna let them ride them the whole way up the court.
17 to 11. Florida State over Tennessee. How much time left in the half?
He can dominate. He can do anything, both defensively and offensively.
Yeah, he's so versatile defensively because of his athleticism and the fact that he's so much improved as a three-point shooter makes all the difference in the world.
I'm like, Duke is struggling with Winthrop. Wow.
Really? What's the score?
32-32.
So when you play a team that pressures you like these guys, you have to reverse the ball, make them play defense for long periods of time. They're not comfortable playing defense for a long time. And there's a classic example. I kind of fell asleep there, focusing on a layup.
Bowden in and out, won't go. That was from a great save by Pons to keep it alive. The sell to the rack, got fouled. Won't get it, but we'll go to the line.
But this kid's a big-time athlete, too. I mean, he was going to fly on this one. Really good-looking sophomore.
Got a great stroke from deep, but as you can see, a very quick first step.
Shoot threes, 6'6", 6'7", long, athletic. Really good player.
Got the first. Olivier Camois picked up the foul. That's his second in the early going here in the first 10. 10 minutes.
And you know one thing, Leonard Hamilton's always true to his word. He's only got one guy on the whole team that averages more than 25 minutes a game. So this is something he needs to do that he believes that he wants to develop. As we said, 6 through 12. Forrest is the only guy that plays more than 25 minutes a game.
Mizzou can't get the roll, 1 out of 2. Turner in the corner, a whistle away from the ball. And it looks like they'll get Olanichek, which will be his second.
Foul trouble is not something that bothers Florida State very much, except maybe for Trev Forrest.
Turner to inbound, trying to get it to Pons, knocked away, another turnover. That's a bad pass. And still got away with it, and Forrest to finish. Dominant effort for the Seminoles in the early going. 14-4 in points in the paint. James with a jump stop and a nice finish. The McDonald's All-American still trying to find his game.
Yeah, offensively, he's been better defensively, and he's been better passing the ball. Hasn't really scored a lot yet, but he showed a little something there off the dribble.
Pressure out top from Turner. Forrest.
That was a great job by Fulkerson getting back on that hedge pick and roll very, very quickly.
I just switched water to the dryer. My second load in. What happened?
James thought he got all ball. Jeff Anderson thought differently.
I told you, East Bonds, they had to guard him there because of the way he's becoming an improved shooter. So he gets a little fake on the perimeter, gets to the basket.
Man, he got some
and knows
ups.
how to finish. I'm telling you, I was watching the warm-ups. It was worth the price of admission just watching him in warm-ups.
I mean, the hops on this kid.
He was going behind the back, through the legs, in the air, and dunking the ball.
Mizzou good on the first. Let's throw it over to Justin Walters with more on Pons.
Check on YouTube over
Guys, you
here.
can actually call Pons a flying Frenchman and also air Pons. Just 5 games into the season, Pons is already up to his best.
Yeah, I agree with that, Slim. Y'all do have a good defense.
His first 2 seasons, his point total after the first 5 games, 65. That's just
Who do you blame, Slim Mosley, for Georgia's
and he's still
offensive underperformance?
From the 3 position.
You blame Kirby
He said it's been a big
or
adjustment.
the offensive coordinator? Y'all want Jim Chaney back?
I think ideally that's what he is.
It don't matter if you want him back, he ain't getting him back.
Guard a lot of guys. That's why they're able to switch on the screens.
I mean, I'm actually surprised, though. I mean, how good the defense have done for Georgia this year. I expected them to struggle a lot more than they did with the new coordinator, but they've done a whole lot better this year.
He was all over the ball on that.
Turner working on Wilkes out top. Baseline dump. 2 on the shot clock. Turner has to dump it. They don't get it away. Great defense by Florida State.
Well, that was really good man-to-man defense.
Well, we talk about Leonard Hamilton finding his 6 through 12. He's got new members on the floor. 31 is Wyatt Wilkes inbounding now.
And by the way, Wyatt Wilkes switched to Lamonte Turner and kept him in front the whole time.
Slim Mosley answered the question. He says a little of both, I think. Fromm is really inconsistent.
As he brings guys in, interested in the communications field. Gaining minutes because those minutes have been so productive for Leonard Hamilton this year.
Well, one thing about
Sometimes it'll pause. I don't know what cause that. It's not on Facebook anymore.
He averaged about 8 minutes a game, and he's taking the most threes on the team, so he knows how to get them up.
Hans with a three himself, unguarded out deep, in and out.
Man, I forgot. Huh?
Forrest with Turner on him.
Yeah.
On the run, doesn't have
You know, I
numbers.
did that like 2 or 3 times at the Trap House last weekend.
Oh, yeah. It's getting up, come unplugged.
Well, we always stepped on it and it came
yeah.
out. For some reason, I was plugged it, and they're going to bring this one this time. Just sit here right here.
Forrest again with the rim.
That's the one we've been using.
I know, but I didn't bring it the last time. I just plugged it into the one that they have at the Tap House, that circuit one, that long one they have.
Yeah.
I actually like that one, but it don't.
They come out easy.
Yeah, they come out real easy.
Guys that can fly, there are plenty of them that can do it. Maybe not as high as Pons.
I think that's what that is. It's investing like a
Look
surge.
at that.
It's a surge protector like that, and
Yeah.
especially all this equipment we got.
But down 5.
Oh, we're buffering though. Oh, there we go. I think it was me.
You watching Facebook? Herbert Bradford said Tennessee makes to Atlanta first. Let's see. Oh, you know the answer to that, Slim Mosley.
What do you say?
Who goes to the SEC championship first, Florida or Tennessee?
Fort Walton Beach, Okaloosa,
Ryan.
Visit Emerald Coast FL.
I don't even know if Ryan will ever see an SEC championship
watch every single movie at least twice.
in his lifetime.
Times.
This weekend, the holiday magic is at Verizon. Get Disney Plus on us.
For those of you who want to know who Ryan is, that's a Florida fan on YouTube.
He loves Star Wars more than anything, and since we have Verizon, we're going to be able to stream it like that.
And now through Sunday, get up to $600 off our best phones when you switch. All on America's most reliable network.
All right, I want to know something. I lost some money on the Dallas game last night. Who should I put my money on? LSU? What's the score? What's the spread?
And only available.
What's the spread, man?
Go from a smile like this to a smile.
I had $59. I went from 36 to 59, back to 36.
Oh, so now you go ask for some help now.
Yeah.
Nighttime clear
Well, you're the one that said you like Dallas. I like Dallas too.
Well, of course I'm gonna send that to you. I didn't play Dallas last night.
No, you didn't. Did you really do me that way?
You asked me who did I like. I didn't say I was gonna play it.
For Florida State, they've done it defensively, Coach.
Well, they do a great job of getting
You
you.
know I'm placing everything I have in the account on the Tennessee game tomorrow, right? Yes.
We're favored by 21 and a half. That's a lot of points.
I don't know what I'm playing just yet.
And knows the Badgers gotta come here.
I got a nice piece of change in that thing, baby.
Of Eve Pond and makes this field there. That's what you call.
All right, back to the real question. What's the spread on the? Look it up. I gotta get back out of this hole.
Oh man, you probably should have played today, man. They had some good games out there today. Easy games.
I think so. I mean, hey, let's face it. One thing, this is a bonus game.
Let's see, LSU.
You have a chance to play quality teams on neutral floors.
LSU by 17.
It's going to be a quality win for somebody, and it's going to be a really good win.
LSU by 17. I like A&M in that one.
James out into the break. Good on his first free throw after the foul.
Davis said, Billy Rattler plays you every week.
I know he does play me. That's all right. I didn't need David to say that. I already knew that.
Well, hey, but David, you know, I give him picks. He should just, when I play the play, I tell him what I play. All he should do is just follow suit.
Alright, listen guys. I'll hear my text go off midnight and it'll be a screenshot of some bet he made. I mean some weird bet. I don't even know what he's betting on. Cricket or something. I don't know. It ain't basketball or football.
Oh man. Bet now have so much stuff on that thing.
I know it.
I mean I actually saw darts on there.
No way.
There's darts on there, right? It's like, what is this?
I need to see if I can put some money on something tonight. We're gonna bet now. If y'all want to help out the hashtag Sam Strong, go to betnow.eu. They'll match your initial deposit, but be sure to use promo code ROADSHOW, and then they'll give us a little commission to help Bet Now. Oh shoot, I lost money. How did I lose money?
You played last night.
Yeah, but I bet what I want. Oh, the Vic. Wait, how did I lose money?
What did you play?
I had $36 before. 36, and when I went to 59, now I'm back to 31.
I think that could have been.
What all you played?
I just played 25.
You can go check. It'll show you like all your greatest stuff.
And you know, with all that, they're getting outplayed. They have 11 turnovers. They're down 5.
Oh, love it.
With Polite and forced to run the offense on turnover.
I ain't ever betting on another NFL game, man. Ever.
Oh man, I just hit that one.
What did you hit?
I took the women's basketball team.
I'm not betting on
the line again. So we talked about it at the open coach.
South Florida, Central Florida. Central Florida's favored by 24. I don't think they can win by 24.
They'll win by 42.
You think so?
Easy, Bobby.
Easy. The offense at this point.
All right, I'm gonna take it.
It's the defense that has taken control.
I'm gonna take it right now.
No doubt about it. And with the
I can't see that. What's the over under on that?
Over and under is 61 and a half. That's what I'm saying. They put up like 40-something points. Easy.
All right, I'm just going to take Central Florida.
Yeah, I just put 250 on it.
Getting this game to play a little bit
Leave me alone on
and you
that.
don't need as many subs.
And I'm going to put 20. I'm going to put what I lost last night on Dallas. Dallas screwed me.
Man, you should have knew that was gonna happen, Bobby.
But it was at home on Thanksgiving. That's like death, taxes, and Dallas wins on Thanksgiving at home.
See, you should have knew that was gonna be like that because when the home team normally lose on Thanksgiving, they got home cooked meals.
That's true.
They already stuffed.
They haven't been in a lot of close games.
I saw a replay of when Jerry Jones getting up out of the box. He
was hot, man. He was hot, but he's sticking with his man.
He's got some dirt on him, bro. Got some dirt on Jerry Jones.
When you see your point guys 5
23-17, 5.5 minutes left in the first half, guys. And I just put $25 on betnow.eu for Central Florida to cover 24 points. I only did that so I can put more money, so I can have more money to wager tomorrow.
You gonna play it all on the balls, huh?
I don't know yet.
If they don't beat Vandy by 35 tomorrow, man.
Pember can't get the roll from 3. Mizzou wants to run.
I don't even want Vandy to score tomorrow.
No, I want to. You remember that emo hit? What was it, about 99 or 2000? That's what we need to be doing now.
42-0.
Boom. What year was that? You remember that?
That's 98.
98?
That's the year. If the rules was now, emo would
he'd have been ejected.
Who else got? D'Angelo Lowell and picked the dude up and body slammed him.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Was that D'Angelo?
But you got him to stand up. When you get a guy out of his stance, it's a lot easier to drive on.
You're right, coach. Transfer that one to Forrest.
Did you see what I posted?
Good on the first.
I was on the phone, man. I was like, I gotta get off the phone. I gotta go get Bobby, man.
And this is the most subbing that Rick Barnes has done this entire year, to be honest with you. I mean, he had 3 guys coming into
Miss
this game
apologizes for urinating dog
He's really subbed a lot here.
The score is 25-18, 4.5 minutes left. Florida State on top. Yeah, you're right, Herbert. It's time to repay Vandy.
I think I won that. Let me go check. I said I wasn't gonna play it, but I did anyway.
What?
It was women's basketball. I forgot the name of the team. It was like UNC Greensboro or something.
Yeah.
And I saw the total was like 119 points or something like that. Normally it's that
And you
low.
know, it's one of the rules that the officials hate. I can't blame them. It's a very difficult
They're not gonna score a lot of points.
to officiate. And I'm pretty sure that they just warned Florida State on a flop. I mean, that is a classic.
That is a flop.
Up ahead, under 117 and a half. What was that score? Come on, please.
Watch that flop.
That is a classic.
They're warning that guy for that flop. When did they start warning for flops like that?
So that was a flop.
I mean, you called it early. I was wondering whether or not there was a four on you.
I never read in my life. I used to make a lot of calls.
I took under 117 on that game.
I could make some calls, let me tell you.
They scored 107 points.
At the final.
You see what happened was
those are the ones you got to play, Bobby. I don't know nothing about it.
Why do you tell me this after the fact? You didn't say, hey man, I got to play for
The
you.
reason why I don't tell you because you ain't gonna listen anyway.
Yes, I do. I listened when you said you like Dallas. I loaded up on Dallas.
See, you asked me if I like Dallas. If I told you I liked them from the beginning, I wouldn't play them. I mean, I think I ended up taking. I don't even think I touched that game last night. I think the only one I took was the Saints.
Well, I mean, that one was easy.
I think that's all I took yesterday was the Saints.
Somebody wants to know why this is not on TV. What are we watching this on? Somebody wants to know why this isn't on TV. What channel is this?
This is CBS Sports Network.
CBS?
I mean, it's sport. It's a totally different channel. CBS Sports Network.
Oh, that's
kind of like the SEC.
not
Yes.
CBS.
That's why everybody needs one of those boxes.
So Bowden gets just one.
If you want the box that has that, hit Billy up. He'll get you one.
Stops a 5+ minute drought for Tennessee.
Every sport, everything you want to watch in sports. Yeah, early. Hey, it'd be a good Christmas present for everybody.
Yeah.
You got a man cave, you got to have one of these.
And a woman's cave.
Yep.
I get to watch all my reality stuff.
Say hello to Billy's wife, Crystal.
Hey, Crystal.
I'm on you.
You in the stream, so.
Oh, no.
James runs the show and does the exact same thing.
She thought she was high.
I did. I didn't know I was on there. I don't know. I can't.
On an urgent Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
There's
To the Gold Coast to have all celebrating.
You know I got my shirt on. Look.
Wait.
Scott fan needs.
Get that Billy Ratliff shirt on.
Somebody get him with Dr. Pepper.
Your husband's gone.
Oh man.
We're at Billy's house.
Oh, that's good. Have you tried it? What's it called? Dr. Pepper?
Dr. Pepper, the official drink of Fansville.
So anybody go shopping for Black Friday?
Let's see. Somebody said how much are they? Right now, Black Friday special $250.
Yeah, Billy will get you one. Email Billy Ratliff at volunteerroadshow.com and he'll get you one hooked up.
And I can send you information about it. Just email me there and I'll get you taken care of.
Not officially. Nervous?
Yeah.
Pretty good, Philip Warner. How you doing? Go Vols. Yes, sir.
I'll see you in there. Just okay is not okay. AT&T has America's best network.
Herbert wants to know if you're betting the Michigan Ohio State game tomorrow. What's the point spread on this?
New from AT&T.
Surely that's double digits. Wow, that's it. What? 9.5?
John Rothstein.
Yeah.
Jameer Nelson and Tim Doyle will be there, giving us stats, highlights, and so on.
They're losing, man. 9.5 points, baby. That's come on. That should be 21 points. Easy. With that offense, that defense. Guess Michigan got a game plan for them, huh?
So basically everybody's loading up on Michigan.
I would say. I mean, with that spread, surely everybody's on Ohio State.
Like, I don't know a lot about spreads, but I just bet on win or lose. So I bet Tennessee to win tomorrow.
Yeah, but I think it's like a 1,600 minus 1,600. You put up $160 to win $1.
Dominating, but they have tossed it away themselves.
Just to make $1.
When they've gotten the ball.
$160.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'll give $25 for them to win.
You win 30 cents.
That's it.
Hey, it's a win though.
Yeah.
That helps them.
Well, if everybody thought like
I
that.
gotta come up with a good parlay. I gotta come up with a good parlay.
Just do a 12-teamer for like $1.
Let me look.
That will make, let's see what, right about.
I think 12 too many. Once you start getting over 3 and 4,
it's hard.
It gets that much harder.
It's hard. You're right.
Tough shot. Good defense there. You got Ferguson there.
Score 25-19, 3 minutes left in the half. For those wanting to know, 5-1 Florida State against 5-0 Tennessee. 7 fouls on Florida State, 6 fouls to give on Tennessee.
That'd be a big win for them.
Looks like they're both in the bonus.
They're going to be in a 1-on-1 situation.
No, I can't read that. Somebody. All right, Georgia Tech. That's minus 28.5. You know what? I'm leaning towards Georgia Tech on that.
Georgia gonna smoke.
Georgia Tech's at Georgia Tech.
Hey, they're gonna smoke them. Georgia Tech sucks.
28.5.
They're gonna smoke them like about 50 points, man. They got
to. You not remember in 2015 they were favored by like 19 and Georgia Tech beat them.
You getting ready to see a smoking, man. They got to stay in the rankings, man.
You might be right. Minus 5,500. You'd have to put up $550 to win it.
Just to make a dollar.
Tremendous career.
That's not worth it. Losing $550. No.
Before he got there.
Why don't bet?
Tremendous job by Leonard Hamilton.
All right, let's talk business here, Billy. Let me tell you what I think. Tennessee's line's gone up. That means that everybody's loading up on Tennessee. That means I'm going to load up on Tennessee.
I mean, it's a good play.
It was 21.5.
I like it.
Yesterday.
Now, if it goes down, and that's when you got issues. I think Tennessee will take care of business though.
When I first got to the Big East '92, Rick Barnes was a Providence, so we went and get.
All right, this Baylor-Kansas game. Here, Baylor's 14.5-point favorite. That's a lot of points. I think Kansas is playing good lately.
I think I would probably touch the total on that game.
49.
Yeah, I like the under would probably be a good play on that one. Where's the game played at?
Kansas.
The weather is probably going to be pretty nasty up there
Let's
too.
look at the weather.
Normally when you see like 40s, typically that's what it is. When you got those
Yeah, the weather's right now.
Do you think the weather's going to affect our game with 22.5 points?
The rain.
Nope. We'll finally get the running backs the ball. We'll have 200 yards rushing tomorrow.
Florida State likes to run, and Forrest can get it going.
Well, the way some of these guys get up, I could throw passes to them, they'd be able to dunk it. Because you really don't, you don't need much of a target. Just throw as high as you can. Anthony Polite, another really good athlete. The one constant in this game, though, is Trim Forrest.
Well, Fulkerson ended a 7:45 field goal drought for
Texas look clear.
Inside
You say some Kansas
in the first half. And with
What
all that,
cities?
they're down 8.
What cities that state?
Kansas is Lawrence outside of Kansas City. It should be clear. You might have a little weather tomorrow. Lawrence, I think, is Kansas.
Big 12.
Well, they should get a shot up here because they can get the last possession of the half if they do.
Baylor is ranked number 9. I didn't know Baylor was ranked that high.
They should get a last shot anywhere.
Fulkerson.
Lawrence?
Yeah.
He's got the long charger. Do you have an iPhone?
Yeah.
He's got it right here.
About 11 seconds difference between game shot and shot clock. Haley, Florida State was calling timeout and half court. Williams on the drive. They have blocked. Got away with it. Only took the rebound. Got to get the last shot of the game off the hand.
Lawrence.
Anybody want me to cut him a piece of pie?
Forrest working on Forrest.
I'm good.
You want some, Billy? I'll microwave it.
I didn't like it.
My mom.
It was okay. It didn't have enough cream cheese in it. Plus,
Is it supposed to be warm?
No, normally it's eaten cold, but you can warm it
I
up.
don't typically like my cheesecake baked.
That's a new recipe she tried.
Florida State, that's been a big
I haven't even tried it yet.
Justin Walters, Justin.
Oh, this is cheesecake?
Coach, you've been able to rattle
Yeah.
Tennessee back early 13
No, it's like a pecan. It's pecan caramel cheesecake.
We should be a lot further along ahead than we are now. We fought our butt off. We only up 5. Tennessee's a very good basketball team. We just being aggressive, but it's only 5 points, and that's not very much working margin playing this quality.
Hell, Dick, we ain't losing, man.
Message to the team in the second.
As much as I like to go to Music City Bowl, I don't want to lose the Vandy.
Yeah. So what they were saying at work today was that Outback or Gator Bowl.
That's where they would go.
I know we're going to have to execute a lot better.
Music City.
All right, Coach. Guys, back to you.
Justin, thanks very much. Yeah, Coach said it.
If they
Florida
lose.
State started out.
That's where we would go.
Tennessee ends this on a 22.
And if we don't, it could be what, Outback or Gator?
I don't know. There's so many factors that comes in this.
Yeah. Well, that was like
a lot of stuff to be played.
Classic. Send it to the New York studios at the half.
How we doing on Facebook?
Yeah, sure, we're still doing good.
Yeah, we haven't played pretty good, Jason Birchfield.
Everyone
And only down 5.
Somebody said, Bobby, just let Billy pick your parlay this week.
Life was his first
You pay to let him pick.
You're in. At the General, we'll cover you.
I haven't hit a parlay all year.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
You hit the 2 teams.
Oh, the 2 teams. That's
You
right.
got 2 times.
Yeah.
There's just something different.
I had a parlay that if I would have won, I put $1 on it, I would have won $1,400.
Worth more than anything.
And now through Sunday, get up to $600 off our best phones when you switch. Happy holidays from Verizon.
Just $1.
Loaded beef patty.
That'd have been withdraw.
I only got it's only on 5. There's only a 5-thing parlay,
This feels more like a roast.
and I got 3 of the 5.
Oh, that's right. I do remember that. Yes.
Patty melt while they last.
Because you picked those.
I knew it was a stretch. That's why I wanted to put
Because
$1 on.
those big.
But I said in case there was an upset,
I have a
I was
fire expense policy.
The weather's going to be clear.
If you're over 50, call Senior Care USA now to learn
Kansas
more about
City.
final expense insurance plans.
I called.
let me go back to that now.
And there was no pressure.
We got to talk
So
business.
glad you'll be taken care of.
All right.
Call 1-800-747-9040.
Ohio State favored by 9.
1-800-747-9040.
Man, that's a tough one, man.
Diabetes.
One second I'm thinking Ohio State's going to beat them by 3 touchdowns, and Michigan's going to disappoint us again. And the next thing I know, I'm like, man, Ohio State's got to go down.
Nobody.
But you know what? Ohio State hasn't played anybody good but Penn State.
Oh, you still have pre-diabetes.
Well, I mean, this game is a
Big time.
it's a big rivalry game. You know, I mean, typically, normally Michigan wins the game, but back in the day, this was the game that whoever won this game went to the big game. You know, that doesn't happen anymore. Now you got to get in the playoff system to make it to the big house now.
Despite Kyle's missed chance in
It's
round
like
7.
back then, you know, Tennessee, Florida, who won that game, went to the big game.
You know which one I like?
Which one?
And the only thing I want to back off on it is Clemson, South Carolina. Clemson favored by -27.
Yeah, that probably
They could win by 40, but They got an ACC championship game next week. They're going to be resting up. It's the last game of the season. Do they pour it on because it's a rivalry game, or do they play smart and rest some guys? What do you think they're going to do?
Did Clemson play last week?
No, they were off.
Oh, man, this is going to be a skull dragging. Oh, they might win a Heisman Trophy this weekend.
All right, so I'll take Clemson on that.
I like Clemson.
The paces blown up by Atlanta.
I think this is the weekend of the big spreads.
Create turnovers many different ways. And
normally the big spreads at the beginning of the year.
Start 10 points off the turnover.
There's a 40.5-point spread with Penn State and Rutgers.
Yeah, it's one thing to say they're long and athletic, but then when they're on the floor,
Rutgers is awful, but gosh.
How many defenders do you have to put out there in practice, John?
What's the weather going to be like in Pennsylvania?
7 or 8, but it is the holiday season, but it feels like Lamont.
That weather's headed that way.
Halloween, and he's disguised as somebody else.
That's a huge spread, though, to try to.
Assists in his last 4 games coming to tonight. He didn't play in the first half.
He may have had too much turkey last night.
Yeah.
Tryptophan F5. Tennessee. See how they appear in the second half. Elsewhere around the country.
Finally talking about Tennessee.
And historic loss earlier this week to Stephen F. Austin. The Blue Devils looking to bounce back against 4-3.
What do you think about that Stephen F. Austin game?
24-23. Winthrop kind of hanging around in the first half of this game.
They were hanging around.
Who's that?
Hurt was coming, Brent. Nice finish by Matthew. Right
That's
there,
right.
26-23.
They always in this
This
thing.
is where he's so versatile.
They always second half is when they come out and just start blasting.
Remember, Winthrop has already won a game this season on the road at St. Mary's. Not an easy place to play. Nice kick out right there. Trey Jones in his office. Duke by 7 at camera.
All right, that game at halftime. Meantime, number 2 Louisville taking on Western Kentucky. Jordan Ward.
Louisville's number 2.
Yeah, the end is silent, but not the game. That was from Broadway, and then Dwayne Sutton.
Rick Pitino is not there.
He had 15. Louisville is rolling, but not so fast. Here comes Western Kentucky, the best athlete in Conference USA. Josh Anderson, he has the dunk. It's 10. But then all of a sudden, it's war again. Big night for him.
That Kentucky-Louisville game, that's going to be a game this year.
71-54 the final. UAB and number 9 Kentucky. Good movement. Kassim Nicholson a 3. Blazers only down 5, 20-15. Later on, Kentucky by 6.
EJ Montgomery right here for the free throw jump shot, which is a lost art in the game.
Ashton Hagens, Nick Richards lay it. 29-19 Wildcats under a minute. Kentucky at this point up by 9.
Great three-point shot right here by Emmanuel quickly. Comes off his fingers well, holds his follow through and knocks it down.
Second half, Kentucky leads by 11. 13th.
All right, what's the biggest upset or the biggest surprise? Kentucky losing at home to Evansville, or Duke snapping a 150-something game home winning streak against Stephen F. Austin?
Duke. It's a big upset, yeah. Especially the way they lost, because there was no effort on that when the kid just threw the ball out and he went the distance and laid the ball up.
Yeah.
The game that we're watching right here. I mean,
man, it is cold in Pennsylvania. Good.
Rick Barnes. Because they only got about 5.
Saturday, it's going to be, let's see, tomorrow. What time is that game
in the second half?
3:30.
Well, I think the biggest thing I'm looking
weather
at
be clear. You're looking at 38-degree weather. So
had really appreciated.
I'm liking A&M with 17 points.
Bobby, I'm telling you right now.
This is a Louisville.
I'm actually going to put a little bit on the money line on both of those games.
From last year's team that went to the NCAA.
Won't be much. I mean, I'm going to put like $50 on a 2-team parlay money line. Just to say.
Let's talk. Let's hold on just a second. I'm gonna play 3 parlays, and I'm gonna sneak a couple of these upsets.
How much money you got, Bobby?
This is a couple bucks.
Ryan and his beer, because they did not play well. This game really was.
I'm still playing with Monopoly money.
I know you are. Alright, I'm gonna take Texas A&M and take the point.
That's a good play. I think so.
The dunk, the hammer, Knowles by 5 and Destin.
I think everybody else in here would think the same. I think that's a good
I just think Alabama's going to like Auburn. I think they're going to beat them.
Oh yes, that won't be a game. Everybody's expecting
Auburn. Every time you hype up a game against Alabama, most of the time you lose. All right, so I'm gonna take Alabama.
weekend for huge savings.
I'm wishing for deals so good, they'd make Santa jealous.
I want to fish like a pro for a low price.
I mean, you know, every time you have ever went against those large spreads,
I've lost. I got
every single one.
Great gifts like the Johnny Morris Platinum.
I don't know why I did that.
$70. This Garmin handheld GPS for under $170.
And you know, every time I've lost, every time I've won,
plus free 2-day shipping.
I've taken the favorite.
He wanted snow.
Every time I've lost, I've taken the underdog and the points. It's just hard to give up that many points, man. It's
The
hard.
one thing we could both agree on was getting Geico to help with our homeowners insurance.
What? Switching and saving was really easy.
I love you.
Sweetie, hands off the glass.
What about Oklahoma State?
Call Geico and see how
13.5 points, Billy.
Geico insurance can be.
Who is it?
Oklahoma State. It's a rivalry game. That's what sucks about this week. They're all rivalries, man.
I don't know. Oklahoma has to finally jump out on somebody. They haven't.
Take Oklahoma.
They haven't did it yet. You know, they've been having these close calls the past few weekends.
Would make great
I don't know what's going on. I know the defense sucks.
Right now in your mouth stuffers. Happy holidays to your
That's a
mouth.
tough one. But I mean, if I was to touch it, I would probably take the over.
And not take the spread?
What's the total on that game?
I'm looking.
It got to be 60s every time.
69.
Yeah, you got to take the over. Let's go 100 points then. Yeah, I mean, that's a big number. 69, that might be my overplay there. What time is that game?
Stressed about the cleanup afterwards. Because when you've got the good stuff,
Tonight game,
you focus on the stuff that
That'll be the last play that you put it on the over.
Get to the good stuff.
All right, here's one that I'm looking at. You're going to think I'm crazy, but Miami's giving up 9 on Duke. I think Duke could outright win that game.
2 minutes later,
I don't know, man. It's been
But they're definitely not losing by more than 9. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Duke is starting to come back down to earth, man. You know, have you even heard any of the players that normally have a quarterback that shine? We haven't seen anything this year yet.
I think Florida's favored by 18 over FSU.
They take the tournament in
Florida State. That's always a tough game. That rivalry game rivalry weekend is always tough.
All right, let's just see something. If I took those and parlayed it, let me look.
I would take that because Florida, they're still playing for something. You get a good ball game too. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 game parlay. If I bet
It's going to be an interesting game. Purdue
one, I win $24.
over a ton. A top 20, top 10 in NCAA and
play
forcing
five.
So important, just like this watching for
Listen
Purdue
to
to
me,
take
man.
care of the ball, get the ball to guys.
How much you put 5 on
Get
it?
it to in their sweet spots and score.
In terms
Like
of the game
120?
we're watching right now, what do we expect second half?
Well, I think you're going to see more of the emergence for Florida.
Why just save it, man? We got to play one at a time.
I talked during the preseason, had this guy marked down on their radar as a potential sleeper. Florida State, again, not in bold print in terms of what their guys could maybe do at the next level.
All right, I'm gonna put
a name to keep an eye on, not just tonight, but moving forward.
4 on it.
21 combined turnovers, 19 made.
I'm gonna wait and see if I win my bet tonight
This
first.
game, they're going to end up winning Wednesday.
That way I can tell.
Defense has been awesome. 5-point game in game 1.
I ain't betting right now. I'm gonna wait to see.
Enjoy the second half. What's next? We'll see afterwards.
How I
We'll
do.
see college basketball between games.
Thank you for watching AT&T at the Half.
There's just something different to a Disney movie.
This weekend, the holiday magic is at Verizon. Get Disney Plus on
Let's
us.
see here.
You love Star Wars more than anything.
And now
Go
for
ahead and see
Sunday,
if I
get
can
up to
place.
$600 off our best phones when you
Put the
Happy holidays from Verizon.
Are you getting the most out of your Medicare plan? Many people with Medicare are eligible for plans that include extra benefits in addition to those found in original Medicare. Benefits like dental, vision, and prescription
Central
drug
Florida,
coverage. In
7-0,
Medicare,
just that
plan
quick.
benefits are available with $0 monthly premiums or $0 deductibles.
I mean, it's gonna be
Call now.
it's gonna be
Consultation
ugly.
is free, and there's no obligation to enroll.
Call 1-800-558-7165.
Probably
That's
surprised
1-800-558-7165.
if South
Good,
Florida
how are you?
scores.
The food lover's heart.
Hold on, have they announced who has the Florida State jobs?
That's all you're telling me for.
They're probably gonna wait and see what this coach, the interim coach, do.
Can eventually fail.
What's going on?
There is no cure. What's more,
Sometimes it takes that interim coach
the pulmonary
where he's been wanting to like,
gives hope to patients and
or some of the kids level.
We're putting our heart,
Kind of like how Orgeron was at USC. I can't believe they didn't hire him then.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
that was stupid.
I just always knew he was a coach. And I'm not saying that just because of what he's doing right now. Because I mean, I thought he was a good coach when he was coaching up in Tennessee. Could be like, it's just I knew our coaching staff wasn't gonna stay together when they had that many head coaches on one team.
Can you not check the box?
That was a lot of.
Check the box.
Go back and look at that team when Coach Kiffin was there.
You got Monty Kiffin.
Yeah.
NFL D coordinator.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right. Yep.
Lane Kiffin. Somebody else too.
I know, but I mean, when's the last time we've seen that reported, right? Okay, all right.
Was that on Purdue?
Chaos. We may see more chaos in the second game, but it's defense in this first game.
Well, there's no doubt Florida State forcing those 13 turnovers in the first half was a huge key in terms of them getting off to a good start. They were very active. This is how they play. They forced 17 turnovers a game. They average over 8 steals a game. They have 8 steals in the first half. Very active.
Still need the balls to come out hot.
They weren't able to take advantage of the turnovers that started in the second part half as they were in the first part. That's why Tennessee only down 5 after playing about as bad as you can. And then you have a guy
Juwan Howard got Michigan on fire.
Yeah, I knew that would happen.
Because they beat 2 top teams. He beat Carolina.
He won the Fab Five.
And he beat Gonzaga today.
But they're going to need those guards to do a little bit more in the second half.
Hey, take a look at the stats. 48% for Florida State, and their shooting percentage mainly based because most of their points came down the paint.
Yeah, that's right. And the thing about it, Brad, is they forced 13 turnovers, and they scored 11 points off those turnovers.
Ugh.
Tennessee forced 8 turnovers and scored 9 points. So really,
See, that's what we're missing. A big man in the paint. They got 18 points in the paint.
Let's check in with Justin Walters.
Guys, you mentioned
I was hoping they had our 7-foot eligible.
The main storyline of the first half. Head coach Rick
They said he could travel with the team.
It don't help us.
They said to take care of the ball better and settle down. Lamonte,
That's
obviously
it.
second in the country in assists.
It almost looked like I was Victor
He
right
said that
there.
he's taking it more personal than he should be. He needs to trust his teammates more. They took one punch. It's time to deliver one now to FSU.
Well, one thing about Rick Barnes' teams historically are very tough, and he's 100% right, because they easily could be down 12 or 14 in this game, and they are not because of their toughness and their hard, tough kids.
And Lamonte Turner gets a foul called immediately. You got that one on Malik Osborne.
You know, one thing we didn't really talk about a lot, Brad, Florida State has 8 turnovers. 6 of them are Trent Forrest's. He has 6 turnovers in the first half.
I mean, we talked about the guards that these coaches trust. Such an uncharacteristic first half for both of them.
Very.
That's good pass. Turner for 3.
Oh man, they were moving the ball good. That was good ball movement.
Shooting was, for both teams, abysmal in the first half.
And one thing about Lamonte Turner, 1 for 6 now for the game. He came into the game shooting 30% from the field. So
Wait a minute.
That's going down even
Which one's the 3-point line?
Yeah, they moved it back a little bit for
Yeah,
college.
but there's the red, white, and black.
I know, it's
College,
the black one.
high school, college, pro.
The black is the 3-point, yeah.
Jeff Anderson looks at him.
The red is high school, the white is college, the black is pro.
Why did they put the pro in there? There's no pro team play there.
MJ Walker
Oh,
shot
where
was
they're
so off, you know something had to happen there.
Which stinks because they practice, at that.
His second.
Like, the rules change. This is what gets me, is the rules change from you know, if you go
Famous parents, his father James.
college to NFL, the rules change, and then if you go here,
The real star.
basketball, it's like,
Championship for Hampton back in '88 for Jack.
how do you adapt that when you've practiced this all your, you know, your entire career?
No, I know.
So to change those,
I think it's because they're better and they want to.
well, yeah, you got to, but
31-24, Florida State, and Tennessee just gave up the ball.
Watching you, it's just decision making. It's horrendous.
We jumping.
And one thing that Florida State they want to speed you up so that you make these decisions on the run that you're not used to. Rick Barnes has to be saying, "This is my senior point guard. I mean, this can't be happening."
About second. Walker lets fly. That won't go. Olenichek with a big rebound.
Yeah, Fulkerson that time got out of position when he's supposed to be inside of Olenichek. And you're going to see here, he just gets spun around. Pretty strong kid, obviously. Easier said than done boxing him out.
He's a big boy at 7 feet 260.
And Rick Barnes not happy with Fulkerson there.
They've been trying to put weight on Fulkerson, just can't seem to get it done very quickly. That's one from Pons. Goodness gracious, he does it on both ends.
And you know what? That looked like it was going to be a layup, and he just jumped off the watches. This looks like a layup, but he just gets off the floor so quick that you can release the shot and then block it.
Works on Conwell, can't get it to go. Florida State keeps it alive. Devin Vassell can't get it to drop from three.
Tennessee still down 7, 18-22 left in that second half.
They have guys that played last year.
Shooting.
Better be a shooting foul.
Didn't think you fouled them there. But I was saying, this Tennessee team has a lot of guys that played last year. Obviously, Bowden, Turner, Barnes, but different roles. They lost Grant Williams, two-time SEC Player of the Year, first team All-American, Admiral Schofield, Bone. So they lost 3 tremendous players. One of them was one of the best players in the country in Grant Williams. So they have to retool and kind of find themselves.
Well, they retooled to get themselves in the early going to number 17 in the country, but it's been behind the leadership of number 1 who's at the line, who misses yet another free throw. You said this is as bad as you think he can play. The question is, can he bounce back? They're still in the game, down by 7. With another free throw, down by 6.
So the one thing you hope from a senior like him is that he can play poorly and all of a sudden the last 12 minutes of game play well, which is where a young guy might not be able to do it. You expect a senior to be able to play bad and still play good at the end of the game when he needs to. Sure.
Walker to the rack. Can't get it to go, and Olenichek picks up his 3rd foul.
But that was a good box out that time by Conwell. That's why he's in the game for Fulkerson. He did what Fulkerson didn't do a couple of possessions ago. Watch the box out right there. Makes him go over the back.
Conwell, we haven't talked a whole lot about. The freshman from Finland. Actually signed on May 8th. Fairly new, coming over after assistant Kim English kind of pointed him out. He was kind of really hidden in the weeds, and Rick Barnes was able to take him and said the upside on this kid is tremendous. Turner just can't get anything to fall.
I mean, you can't get to the rim any better than that. He's got to finish that one.
31-25, 17-35 left in the second half. Florida State over Tennessee.
In the three-pointer.
Forrest, step back. He can't get the ball.
Turnovers.
Another turnover for Tennessee. They're 15th.
There's the three-pointer.
From deep. Bring it up.
Man.
I mean, you Tennessee, you just can't score. And then they come down in transition and knock out a three. Tennessee got to find something in this half court.
Corner. Hans answers. Needed it badly. Forrest the other way. And a block. Koprivica with the foul.
They could have called a technical foul on Koprivica there because he did a chin up. He dunked it and then he chinned up on it. They could have called that one.
Seminoles continue to dominate with the points in the bank. Turner working on the big man.
Come on. That's a late call. Let me take it.
Came off the rim and was rebounded.
Wow, that was a really late call.
That from Ron Gruver.
I mean, that's not a foul.
Yeah, I gotta admit that wasn't a foul.
Because it wasn't a foul, and then he decided it was a foul.
And it's a big foul because it's the third on MJ Walker.
Not a good call. MJ Walker just put his hands up and kind of backed away from it. Yeah, that's not a good call.
Bailed out.
That's a bailout, and that's a big play for Tennessee because they couldn't score. They can't even get a good shot off, really, and now they get to the foul line for two.
Well, didn't Justin Walters tell us that Coach Rick Barnes said that Turner was trying to do it all himself?
It takes so long with the free throw. You notice that? He just stands there.
Pause. Struggling to do that right now.
And you know what?
You know what? They got to do the same thing
I know
every
he's a
time.
senior, he's their guy. They don't have another point guard really on the roster. This is the only guy they have that plays the point.
Both teams have missed 4 free throws so far. Turner 1 out of 2.
You know, sometimes you take your guy and you got to put him on the bench just so you can
36-29, Florida State over Tennessee. 16 minutes left in the second half.
We still got a chance.
Step high, Turner on 8 on the shot clock. With the dunk! And the dunk from Williams. Great eyes.
I still believe in rebound. Like every time. Billy, how much do I talk about rebounding?
We're not rebounding at all.
No, and that's not, I guess that's not the plays they do, but all I ever know is you rebound and put it back up and get that 2 points. Just 2 points, 2 points, 2 points. But everybody wants to do the 3 point.
Our shot selection sucks right now, Billy.
Great offense. Great dunk. Florida State finally moving the ball well.
Because that's when you're going to be fouled the most is at the. And Billy, we talk about this all the time. I don't know a lot about the terminology and all that, but I do know that you.
Randy Poole said, "Does Florida State have 30-year-old men on the team?" There's some big boys, man.
Are you seeing another grill?
No.
Was it her? What does she have that I don't?
She has an onion volcano. Look.
She uses propane. This is natural, girl.
Tastes the same to me.
What?
Dr. Pepper, the official drink of Fansville.
Hey, my name is George, and I love the Chick-fil-A grilled nuggets. It's like me grilling at home. It tastes very similar to that, except the seasoning. I probably can't season it as well as Chick-fil-A does. The chicken's super tender, and honestly, the best nuggets I've ever tasted.
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A
James Long.
cheese is the oven toasted cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor,
Duke is struggling again, man.
What's the score?
57-53 with 10 minutes to go.
Wow.
We made USA
That'd be
insurance
something
for
if they
members
lost
like
back-to-back home games like that.
doing what's right.
Yeah,
What's
man.
easy. So when a hailstorm
Imagine them saying fire
USA
coach.
is out
Coach
before
K.
they could even inspect the damage.
That's how you do it right.
Yeah, but that'd be the worst overreaction.
Really?
With hassle-free claims,
He got paid before his neighbor even got
I wonder when's the last time they lost at home back to unranked teams. I bet Coach K ain't ever.
I don't think he never. I mean, that was a 150 game win streak. Gosh.
Thank you. You've been a very good boy.
Make their dreams come true this holiday season. Shop for your pet's favorite food, toys, and treats at Chewy or Pet Lovers.
They got a big warehouse in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania.
9-point lead for the Seminoles in the second half. It has been an offensive
Another
struggle.
one in
Trent
St.
Forrest
Louis.
finding his way on this one, Coach.
Well, he does a great job. Watch what happens with the Tennessee players, though, as Trent Forrest penetrates. We're going to freeze right there. Everybody's looking at the ball. Everybody's ball watching, and nobody sees the cutter. And that's why you always have to see the ball and see a man, and they lose him. He comes right from behind. Nobody has their head on a swivel to look for that, and he's able to cut and get to the basket.
22-8 points in the paint. The theme
Look at that.
continues as it has from the very beginning.
That should not be
14
happening.
start for Florida State. And they
Did
should
they say
have
earlier
been
that
able
Florida State's the
in many
tallest
scenarios to
average
get away
team in
from
the
Tennessee,
country?
But they can't seem to do that because they can't make shots.
Leonard Hamilton said it at halftime.
Florida State.
We forced 13 turnovers.
I thought I heard him say that earlier.
Against a good team.
They're always taller, though. Always.
Taking control because Tennessee half-court offense is non-existent.
Popovica out of Serbia. Monteverde Academy.
I like this kid. This kid's going to be a good player. Very athletic, strong.
And both. Talking about parents throughout this. Slavica, his mother, played in the 92 Olympics.
Right now, Tennessee's got to find something in the half court. They don't really have a post-up guy that can score down low, so it's like these guards are just going to keep driving.
Turner from deep. Still can't get it to go.
Our shot selection, man.
A rebound from Pons. Bout. He can't answer.
If Turner and Biden don't play good, they had trouble winning. Like big trouble.
Watch Florida State's ball movement, then watch our ball
Florida
movement.
State is playing much better in the half court, moving the ball.
First bad pass I saw. We just missing length, man. We need a big center. We need a center.
A little too hard.
But we've seen the ball. That's right. The ball thrown away on both sides of the floor all night. 15 turnovers for Tennessee, 9 now for Florida State.
We need to get Falky involved.
I mean, they have nothing really going on. Not a lot of movement in their offense, a lot of dribbling.
Look how empty their stands are. Like, there's nobody there.
Turner just decides to let fly with 9 seconds left on the shot clock.
Turner's going to come out of this game shooting 20%.
Can you imagine that game at home?
Gets fouled by Turner.
Oh, yeah.
Frustration.
And it's Thanksgiving weekend too, so that probably don't help.
It doesn't, but
And it's not a big stadium. Look at that arena. Look at that.
it's tiny. It's like a high school. I mean, that's honestly, well,
option for Rick Barnes.
a big high school, but
And yet they still get away with it.
40-29, Florida State over Tennessee. 13:37 to go, and Tennessee goes out there and just throws up a prayer.
but you don't even see excitement though out of Florida State. Like
Second.
the fans, they're not even showing excitement, even though they're.
A little bit too strong for focusing.
Is that really where they play?
Yeah. No, this is not at Florida State. This is one of the tournaments. Where's it at?
Hey, this
Northwest
can
Florida. Okay.
surely not.
That's Tennessee continues to escape disaster.
Well, I mean, these guys are proud. They're going to compete. That's a heck of a block there by Fulkerson.
That's more like a
I mean, because
small college or
great block.
Nice block.
High school.
That's clearly a foul. You know, Tennessee's getting to the
He's
point
getting to the
now
line
where
to shoot
their
free
half
throws.
court
He
is
need to
so
make
locked
both
down
of them.
that they need to try and push it a little bit, try and get something easy.
Evans picks up his first foul. 5 team fouls on both squads. Turner gets the roll. Forrest will come back in. Evans takes a seat. Take a look at the guards that we talked about at the outset of this one.
Yeah, that's our open.
1 of 9 is Lamont.
I've had better opens, I can tell you that.
The game plays out the way it plays out.
No doubt.
Turner got both. They're hanging around. They need a stop. 13 minutes to play in the first semi of the Emerald Coast Classic here in Tennessee, Florida.
This is steals.
Yeah. I was almost about to say he got away with one, but he didn't.
Take that.
Doug Shaw's made the call. Now we've got 25 turnovers in the game.
Yeah, and that's been a point of emphasis this year to pull
that back foot.
So why do some of them wear like the jersey type and then some of them wear like the shirts?
Yeah, no doubt.
But I mean, I feel like they should all wear the same uniform.
They haven't done that in a long time.
Oh, what a great
Good pass. All right, we're down by 7. 12 minutes, 30 seconds left.
Hey, you see what the Cardinals suspended the guy for betting on games?
I didn't hear nothing about it.
Yeah, that's a big story. They suspended
the baseball player,
football player.
Oh, on the
the Arizona Cardinals. Let's see what his name, Josh Shaw or something. You ain't heard that one, Bobby?
I haven't heard it.
There's just something different to a Disney movie.
I think we've watched every single movie at least twice, 4 times.
100 times.
This weekend, the holiday magic is
They're
at
saying
Horizon.
it's Josh Shaw. He's suspended through at least 2020 for betting on NFL games.
per line.
He loves Star Wars more than anything, and since we have Verizon, we're going to be able to...
I mean, he wasn't playing in the games. He was injury reserve or something like that.
Off our best phones when you switch.
How'd they catch
All
it?
on America's most reliable.
I don't know.
Anybody want to join the dark side? I will.
Happy holidays from the network that gives you more.
But I mean, you know that's in their contracts that they can't
I know that.
anything.
I mean, he knew what he was doing. So somebody just was like, I'm gonna get a payday off of this, and
When the food you love doesn't love you back, stay smooth and fight heartburn fast with Tone Smoothies.
We can't make your kids move out sooner, but we can straighten your smile in about 6 months. Go from this to this. Or this to this. Join over 500,000 satisfied drinkers. No braces, no office visits, no paying a fortune. Get started today at SmileDirectClub.com.
I do know that.
7-point lead for Florida State in our first semi, the Emerald Coast Classic. We'll continue tonight, our second semi, 9:30 Eastern, with a showdown between number 20 VCU and Purdue Boilermakers, only on CBS Sports
The Emerald
Network.
Coast Classic. Never heard of that one.
6-0 for the first time in school history are the Rams.
12 steals a
4
game.
starters, 8 of 9 of their top scorers from last season, and havoc is in full force.
And 16-2 in the Atlantic 10 last year with all these guys back. The Atlantic 10 has really had a great preseason so far. Some really good wins in the league. Davidson's quality team. Obviously, VCU's a quality team. Rhode Island is one of those teams that's going to be on the bench there too as we go on. So this Atlantic 10 league is really doing the job in this preseason.
Mizzou to the paint, jump stop, and the whistle. The whistle on the floor. It is a block. They will call
How much you put on Central Florida?
4%.
20.
What's the score?
It's still 7-0.
Oh, come on, man.
How
many times left?
They don't miss 2 field goals. Still first quarter.
They had probably the best preseason so far. Getting to the championship game of the Maui Classic and giving Kansas overtime with Kansas. So right now, you look at the VCUs, you look at Rhode Island, you look at Dayton. Great year at Davidson, who hasn't had a great, a pre-conference season. I had them last week, and they
It's on
lost
TV.
to a
These
really
guys don't look that tall, but man, you get right next to them.
4 teams for the NCAA tournament this year. Should be good.
1 of 2. Yeah, we're going to hear a lot of Obi Toppin this year, aren't we?
Athletic, and he can shoot too.
And another turnover. Unforced error. Pons throws it away.
I mean, every time it looks like they got a chance to make a little move, they can't sustain anything because of what they're doing with the ball.
The cell jump stop. That one's short. Tapped up by Conway. Bowden to Turner.
One of the things that Tennessee's done a great job with, Florida State's one of the best offensive rebounding teams in the country. They only have 2 second-chance points in this game, so Tennessee has really done a good job defensive rebounding.
Pons had gains, was laid on the hip.
I don't like this ball movement there, Billy.
I know it's.
Look at that. It's like we're playing in a phone booth.
At some point, you gotta play one-on-one. Just
Too many turnovers. It's almost like nobody really wants the ball.
yeah, exactly. And Billy.
They seem so undecisive.
But when you play one-on-one, like that's what I call it, one-on-one. That's when the pressure is on, and you start losing control of the ball or gaining control of the ball. Because you have to make sure you can't pass it, because then you know.
College Hoops takes the spotlight on CBS Sports.
Think we're gonna have me a quick snack.
Bearcats Iowa win against Vermont.
Snack? What you gonna eat?
Double eggs.
Will you bring me 1 or 2? I'm hungry. I haven't ate since.
There's only like 1 or 2 left, so.
Oh, well.
Lights, ornaments, a little choo-choo.
I haven't.
The best trees, they kind of only need 2 things. Peanut butter and chocolate. Not sorry, Reese's.
Hurry to Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's all weekend for huge savings.
I'm wishing for deals so good, they make Santa jealous.
Hoodies. Everybody loves a hoodie. Is it okay to just want warm feet this winter?
Shop in-store and online for the season's lowest prices on great gifts, like logo hoodies for the whole family for only $10. Natural Reflections ladies cozy sock sets for under $13. And save 10% on Bass Pro and Cabela's gift cards. Plus free 2-day shipping.
DiGiorno pizza bakes fresh in your own oven and travels straight to your table. Unlike delivery that goes from oven to box to bag to car to traffic to roundhouses. Nobody delivers a piping hot and crispy crust like a DiGiorno pizza. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
So like today, Verizon normally, can I hear you?
I'm here.
to stop Florida State's momentum.
43-33, 11 minutes left. I'm not going to eat your last egg. Eat them.
They still play hard defensively. That's one thing that Rick Barnes' teams always will do.
I got to stay running for the tap house tomorrow. Our last show, I'm going to hurt them. I'm going to put a hurting on them.
Get some wings.
Yep. Oh,
their quesadillas, though, man, their pizza. Oh, that margarita pizza.
Good.
You tasted it?
Oh, that was
yes, good. It was good. Oh man, and I even heated it up 2 days later. It was still good. And their quesadillas are amazing.
And now Florida State is in the bonus the rest of the way.
We'll just have to find a place to. What's the temperature going to be like? It's pretty cold, man.
You still make it over there. Looks like a burning gas.
The weather is, the rain is what.
That's why you may. Well, you'll be up there before the interview, right? Preview.
Yeah.
And I'll make sure I'll be answering questions and stuff too.
It's supposed to rain through 3.
James back in the game after a long
Oh man. By game time, it's 70% chance of rain.
Yeah.
From deep. May have been partially blocked. I think Graham may have gotten it.
And I almost want to take Vanderbilt on that.
No.
And it's going to be Florida State.
On 21.5 points, 22.5 points. I mean, they can still win the game. I'm just talking about, I don't know if they can win by 22.5 if it's raining.
Yeah. No, yeah, I get that.
90% at 8 p.m.
Well, the game will be over by then, right? Because it starts at what, 4?
4 will be over by 7.
Yeah.
So 80% chance at 7. But I wonder how much rain, though, how hard it is.
Walker with a foot slide, no call. Gray steps inside the arc. That won't go in.
At 46-33, Florida State over Tennessee with 9 minutes and 42 seconds left.
Transition defense, I mean, they have not given up an easy basket, Florida State. They've been getting back in transition, locating, and not giving Tennessee anything easy.
Turner, foul, before the shot on the
Dang.
floor.
Even at 4 p.m. though, tomorrow is 70% chance of rain.
Well, how much rain does it say?
I mean, I'm just looking at my weather app. 70% chance at 4, and then at 5. No, it's and then it just increases from there. So it's 70 all the way up until when the game would end.
Tennessee desperately trying to find something.
I'm not going down there.
His defense has been too good in the half court.
Billy, will you get mad at me if I don't go down there?
Why would I mention?
You got me a ticket.
Now, still, I gotta go get the tickets. I gotta get somebody else in the game too.
Oh, okay.
The lead is 11.
I mean, I'll go. I'm just saying if I don't have to.
Turner got hit with an elbow coming across.
Because I still got to answer my phone tomorrow for work.
No call. Still trying to get vision in that left eye. He's on Forrest. The side block.
Good D.
We have that window.
Tennessee. Turner suddenly seems to be okay.
He just hurt himself though.
It's limping. Florida State's transition defense wasn't good. The block won't go. And the foul.
Did they call a foul on us?
No, him.
Oh.
He knows what he did.
Yeah, he's laughing about it.
Man, these guys are huge.
They are. I feel like
he pushed him in the back right there.
I feel like black jerseys are intimidating.
Gosh.
You don't think that? I really do. I feel like.
How would a jersey intimidate somebody?
I feel like it does. It makes
You
it.
sound like Crying Ryan who picked the Florida Gators because of the colors.
I do feel like they're intimidating a little bit. Like, I mean, I'm
I
sorry.
get a black jumpsuit.
Yes, it does.
What's up, Megatron?
Inside college basketball on CBS Sports Network.
I do feel like jerseys are intimidating by the color. Like the white. I don't know. But when Tennessee did the all gray that one time, I loved it. It may not have worked, but it looked good.
Great block by James, his second in consecutive drives.
All right, this is the stretch. 8 minutes left. Florida State up 46-39. Good rebound. Oh, man.
But you're right, man. They're moving the ball like it's
Shot clock on the new drive this year resets to 20. It's down to 8. From the corner.
He knew that he had that one.
Was it a 3?
Yeah, it was a 3.
We gave him a 2.
That was 2.
And then he buries that as a big shot.
Watch our ball movement. It's like we're in a dang phone booth.
Turner in the paint. The finger roll, and he'll go to the line. He's not done trying, is he?
You're okay. Get up.
He's wore out.
Yeah, he's wore out.
I know. I bet he is.
Oh, he's hurt too. I'm telling you, he's hurt.
Team either. They played defense for a long time, but MJ Walker finally healthy, buries the triple. Florida State by 9.
Have you ever worked for Dr. Francis? Oh yeah, he's okay.
Just okay?
Guess who just got reinstated? Well, not officially. Nervous?
I love that commercial.
Yeah, me too. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. I'll see you in there.
Just okay is not okay. AT&T has America's best network, now with our best plans at our best prices. Starting at $35 a line for 4 lines. New from AT&T.
Christmas trees try so hard. Lights, ornaments, and little choo-choo trains, come on. The best trees, they kind of only need 2 things. Peanut butter and chocolate. Not sorry, Reese's.
This patty melt is loaded.
Don't forget to hit that like button now if you like this streaming this game.
I propose a toast.
Oh, awesome.
Peter, you're dull.
Okay, this feels more like a roast.
I propose a roast.
It's now or never. Grab a patty melt while they last.
Right now, there is more private information.
All right, let's go back over this. What's the score on Central Florida?
Your location.
7-0.
Your messages. Your heart rate after a run.
Second quarter just started.
These are private things.
Did you play me again?
No, because I played it too.
Oh.
To you.
He said, Bobby, I haven't played you yet, man. I said, I think I'm going to play Central Florida. And he's like, I think I like it too.
Sponsored by the Heart of Florida's Emerald.
What you make back? $22.50?
Walton Beach, Boca Rosa Island. By Saltwater Vacation.
If I lose that, you know how much money I got left to bet tomorrow night?
Vacate
like $11.
And by.
Oh, God.
We're back in Destin, Florida. All the beaches are so beautiful. For the last 5 years, it's been just this spectacular.
Oh, man.
With us. When we went to break, Lamonte
So I told you he was hurt.
stayed on the floor. He is now in the huddle. Looks like cramping on both calves as he went down.
Yeah, the way they were working on him, bending his toes, it looked like it was a cramp or two.
It's awful early in the season to be getting that too.
Mm-hmm. Because you got a
Still in the timeout on
long
the
season.
bench.
Yeah, now Leonard Hamilton is talking with Doug Shutt about who he's going to have shoot these free throws if Lamonte Turner cannot shoot them.
Now remember, Lamonte Turner on defense acted like he'd lost an eye with an elbow, and then suddenly was able to make it 94 feet to the rack, dropped it down, once again came back, got fouled, spent the entire time out on the floor. It looks like he will come back.
I didn't think he was going to go out, to be honest with you.
I mean, we've talked about what a struggle it has been for this kid tonight, but you haven't seen it in his face, in his demeanor, continues.
And you know what? You haven't seen it in his defense.
No, you haven't.
He's still, you know what I mean? A lot of times, especially when
They don't shout like
This is a low-scoring game.
offensively, they let it affect what they're doing on the
I
other
thought
side.
it'd be a lot higher
He has
scoring
not done
game.
that.
Ugh. 7 turnovers.
Made them both. And
48-41, 7 minutes, 23 seconds left.
They hanging around?
And we talked about
Somebody call timeout.
just before that. MJ Walker's was not a 3, it was a 2. We've adjusted the scoreboard to show 7:23 left. We'll be right back to this.
One shake.
That's a duster.
I'm running. So be careful what you shake. Temptations cat treats. All it takes is a shake. These little cups would make great stocking stuffers. But how about right now in your mouth stuffers? Happy holidays to your mouth. Not sorry. Reese's.
Back in Destiny, 7-point game now. Coach, we talked about it. You get ranked high.
If anybody out there wants to help us with our hashtag Sam Strong campaign, I'm going to put a GoFundMe link for a family we're trying to raise some money for. Anything helps, much appreciated.
This is the year where somebody like that may win it. Because we don't really have a great team. You see what's happened to all these number 1 teams, all these talents. Right now, Michigan probably had the most, and Auburn.
Yeah, I think Evansville was a bigger upset.
Of anybody in the country so far. So this
Because
year,
Stephen F. Austin sometimes will have a team in the tournament.
I mean, Evansville have always been a Cinderella team too.
I'm not saying that a Dayton's going to win it or a VCU, but it's a year where don't be surprised if
Both of those are just. That's not supposed to happen with that many kids.
They'll come back to back weeks.
Oh man, they can come back. They can.
And these guys have been there before, so they're not going to let their struggles on the offensive end dictate what they do on defense. The question is, what are they going to do in the half court now? That's where they've had their problems.
With that pressure.
A little bit of ball movement right there, but we still shouldn't be taking that 3-point shot.
Nope. There was too much.
We haven't even hit one, have we?
I don't know, but
I don't think it's been a while. If we have, I don't remember.
there was too much pressure on him to make it a valid shot.
Walker steps back. That's a 3.
He drains it
See?
for 5 points.
But nobody was on him though. That was the thing. Nobody was putting pressure on him.
Without him, when he's there, their 3-point shooting.
They gave him the room to do it.
James with a great dump off the Pons, who couldn't collect. Polite's hurt down on the floor, slow to get up.
Yeah, he took a shot.
Bad pass.
Really good defense. Everybody seeing that ball was being lobbed into the lane and reacting to it.
We're now at 30 turnovers on the game between the two. 19 of them for Tennessee. Walker.
Quick seat, nobody. Not one person.
Not this time.
All right, 51-41, 5 minutes, 37 seconds left. Florida State over Tennessee.
Saved by James. And then let's fly.
Why are we shooting that? He followed his own 3-point shot up.
That's something you don't see too often anymore.
Good for him.
This is what Josiah James brings.
Very athletic. That's a heck of a finish there. And one of the things that Rick Barnes has done a little different, he's had Josiah James play a little bit more of the point guard, bringing the ball up lately.
Second on Polite. That is the 9th team foul for Florida State. Back within 7.
Here's where they have
51-44, 5:23 left.
We'll come back. We'll come back.
Walker feeling it to the rim. Clean block.
Great defense that time.
We're still in it.
Bowden may have gotten away with a double dribble, but
Jeez.
Boy, that was a big miss. That was a good opportunity to get it to 5.
defense again in need of a stop. Walker trying to work James. 8 on the shot clock. Gray steps in, back to Forrest.
He didn't get it off.
That was a terrible shot.
And Tennessee again makes a stop.
You could tell as soon as it left his hand, that was not going to hit.
Great closeout.
51-44, 4 minutes, 24 seconds left.
Really good defense.
Oh, and James dribbled it off his legs with the help of Polite. Remember, Lamonte Turner still getting massaged on the bench.
What's crazy about
James is going to do as good
this is like watching the league, like Isaac's league, is there are kids 6 foot he's like 5'5". You know,
Polite with great defense
you would think,
take a seat.
like here, everybody looks at least 6 foot or taller.
Yeah.
But on their court, it's sometimes half the size. But they still do that.
How are the kids you said were 6 feet?
They're in 8th grade.
The defense continues to be there. Who will find the offense to finish this?
So, but the small ones are the ones that are doing the best. Honestly, they're getting in there and tearing that ball out and turning it around. So and also they're also the best at shooting the 3-point. But they get in there and they will snatch that ball back and turn it around and get it back down court.
That lets me treat the whole family. Doesn't get more festive than
because they're small. So the tall ones are like up here and then without fouling them.
If you're behind on your mortgage payments,
because they can't really foul because they don't have a way to like get over on them. So
the Stop Foreclosure Group can help. You have rights, and we have options. Call now for a free consultation.
And honestly, do you not think that, Billy? The small ones are the best at recovering it and also shooting.
To save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring
the tall ones, if they can get under there,
real-time information.
Yeah, they can rebound, but they don't even try.
With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know wherever you are.
Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know a lot about sports and stuff like that, but I would use my short ones on the outside, my tall ones on the inside. You know, make them great at shooting and make the other ones great at rebounding and putting it back up.
Assortment of officially licensed fan gear for more than 500 colleges. Every conference, every team. Shop now and get today's special offer. Fanatics.com. Officially licensed everything.
Well, Florida State has done it in the paint all night long.
Yeah, they've been really tough inside, scoring on drives. They don't really have a post-up guy, but they've been able to get in there, transition the first half. They got a lot. That's something that they do. They're not a great three-point shooting team. They go about 7 a game, which is about the average, but
that was like a barely a leap for him to dunk that.
Dominating
it was like a
started this game, making 6 of their first
bounce
8
off
shots.
his toes.
Since that time, 13 of 42, which is why Tennessee's hanging around.
Well, you got to give that. Tennessee is one of the best teams in the country, as is Florida State defensive field goal percentage. So these guys guard all the time.
They need another stop here. Vassell in the paint. Turner back in the game on him.
Come on.
Starting at the strip.
Still 1-1.
I think they will give this one
just sent me
to Josiah James. That is his fourth.
Let's try something.
Team foul on Tennessee. Vassell will get another.
14-0, buddy. The Bulls. Central Florida. That's the score right now, 14-0.
Oh, I thought Central Florida was up.
Now in double
That's
digits.
who we got.
Oh, okay.
That's what we need. We need them to win by 23 and a half? I just say 42-0.
To the rim.
24 is what I took.
But you're right, it was a foul.
What quarter is it?
Good job by
What quarter is it?
It's a second.
Which Kopovica ends up on
7 minutes to go in the second quarter.
That's his third. And
He's
the
7
team
points a
fouled
quarter.
2 shots the rest of the way for Tennessee.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing. As bad as Tennessee has played tonight, they play great defensively, but offensively, obviously not great. They can steal this game. This game is still.
Now, he looks very tall, just based on the.
Angelo, nice stroke. 13 points on the night.
53-46, 3:45 left in the ball game.
Get a big stop.
And cut in any closer.
See, Florida State's just moving the ball better than we are.
Yeah, I mean, they are moving the ball well. That's why we're fouling so much and turning the ball over.
Gray in the corner, 6 on the shot clock. Back to Forrest. Short armed it. Popovica goes
The
up
jerseys.
against the rebound one-handed.
They're intimidating.
That hurt.
That color is intimidating. Like you just.
That ain't intimidating.
I feel like it would be.
Oh, he pushed him up in the basket.
Wearing all black is intimidating. That's like come to war type thing, in my opinion.
Still 1-1.
Popovica with 6 points, 3 rebounds on the night.
However, they're not all wearing the same uniform.
Coming into the game, a 58% free throw shooter.
Which I don't get, but.
Sure on the first.
Oh, I just see a tweet on that.
What?
Actually, that football player betting.
Oh, yeah.
Something, he's going to take a seat.
He's been suspended for the entire 2020 season.
It's all relative.
It's all
when you go
relative.
small.
Well, because you have the biggest team in the country. This is small for him.
To play.
Shot clock.
Down to 5.
So Billy, did color of uniform or field ever intimidate you?
All right, Coach, let's take a look at your
That never did.
We started this out.
Well, we talked about Florida State being a great offensive rebounding team, but they really did do a great job on the glass. Give Tennessee credit for that.
Another man in front of me that I need to knock down.
Not bad. Tennessee was hitting guard.
Colors don't matter.
The guard play is not good.
But they do that for a purpose, though. Like they do wear the colors and.
Well, I guess I intimidated a lot of people throughout my years because I wore green and gold and orange and white.
And that's really the reason why
I thought your high school was green and white.
Let this tempo get crazy.
I thought your high school was green and white.
Green and gold.
Green and gold, yeah. The Eagles.
That's why the game is still gettable for Tennessee.
Come on, make some free throws.
But that is a thing, though. Like that's when they paint the field certain colors and do that to try to intimidate the other team.
And you know, Florida State now,
and that's why they wear certain colors.
They want to get a good one.
55-47, 2:30 left in the ball game. Tennessee can't buy a basket.
Gray working on James, who has 4 fouls. Into the paint, Walker. Fulkerson may have touched.
Wait a minute.
Taking a look. Shot clock violation doesn't matter. He's going
they
back
can't
to
go look at
Tennessee.
it because it ain't under 2 minutes yet.
There is concern in the eyes of Leonard.
It looks like it was off us, but it was off us.
There's no rim on that.
But they can't review it because
they say he didn't hit the rim. Shot clock violation.
Turner to the rim.
Why are we moving the ball?
Teams in the country, Florida State.
Gray thought about it. Now they'll pull it back out.
That was a good job by Gray not to shoot that ball. Use some clock.
Down 8 with 1:50 left.
Walker and got fouled at the rim.
He turned the corner, didn't really get a good hedge that time.
yeah, we need some Chris Lofton threes right now.
Hans isn't afraid to jump with anyone.
He tried to dunk on him.
No, he jumped once before, got posted pretty good. He almost got one there. This is a team that is shooting over 80% from the free throw line coming into this game.
And struggling tonight. Tired legs, maybe?
Come on, Tennessee.
Walker 1 of 2 now with 10 on the night.
This is a must score here.
James takes it all the way and will get bailed out again. Rich Barnes with more instruction for his point guard. As James will head to the line. Forrest picks up his second.
Is he left-handed too?
1:37 left.
Yep.
Down 8. 1:37 left.
We gotta play the fouling game now.
Possession or two solid. Get a stop, get a rebound, push it up. Don't need to foul.
Again at 7, which is about as close as Tennessee has gotten here in the second half.
And no, you don't want, let's face it, Florida State's going to hold the ball. What you don't want is, with 7 seconds to go, to foul.
I think Florida State has played more than 7 points better than us.
Double bonus for both teams.
Oh, great job there.
They're going to call us?
With you, Fulkerson looked like it was a great position.
I thought Fulkerson got fouled.
And I believe that's 5 on Fulkerson.
I think the foul was the other way.
Agreed.
Oh, no, I think that...
Bad call.
I think that should have been a foul
Yeah,
call.
he ran
That's a
into
huge
him.
call. That was Florida State's foul.
I think Osborne was in the odd position.
And I think Rick Barnes obviously agrees. That was a
Well,
bad
it's kind of a tough one because
that was a big call.
they were both
Two
like
shots
charging
before
at each other at the same
As
time.
opposed to now 2 shots the other way. That's a
I'm telling you, man, we got to get some of these 3-pointers.
So Fulkerson will sit down.
Look how tiny his arms are.
Team in the corner. Great step up.
Is that not crazy? Like how small they are?
Come on, let's see. Make the first one, miss the second.
2 points on the night for Fulkerson.
I missed both.
The free throw percentage you talked about. Fourth in the NCAA coming in.
Well, they didn't dap him up, so he about to shoot a break. Messed his rhythm up.
Boy, that was a big call.
Oh, man.
James the rebound.
Come on, we need that Chris Austin.
30 to play. Bowden lets
Boom!
There we go.
Get a quick foul. Let's get another one of them bricks.
as close as they have been.
Down 5, a minute 22 left in the ball game.
1:22 to play.
We got a game here, fellas. Wish they had did this 5 minutes ago.
Fellas and gals.
Yeah, and gals.
We can't tell you how to celebrate, but we can
Oh,
give you a
Lord.
winning smile for 60% less than braces.
Oh, Isaac was just down here.
He was.
To
I
this.
heard him.
You missed him.
For this. To
It's a
this.
ghost.
Join over 500,000 satisfied grinners. No braces, no office visits, no paying a fortune. Get started today at SmileDirectClub.com.
1:22 to play, 5-point game. We talked about the droughts that we've had in this game. In the first half, 7.5 minutes for Tennessee.
Well, they didn't do a good job there, Florida State, switching that handoff. You know you have to switch that handoff more aggressively, and they gave out.
All right, 57-52, minute 22 seconds left. Florida State over Tennessee.
It was effective on the last possession, if not for that call. If they
Tennessee's gonna bring it home.
corner and get a good trap, they do not.
I feel it
They can play deep
in my soul.
possession, down 5, work hard.
Tennessee.
The other side of that drought,
Come
5:15.
on, don't foul,
Drought
don't
for
foul.
Florida State right now.
Oh, good place to trap.
I'm fine.
That was a great job by Gray coming
They
to
broke
the
it.
ball.
There you go.
There we go. Come on.
Go to the hole. Go to the hole.
Move the ball around. We don't have to take a
He's
quick
going to the
shot.
foul, man.
To the rim.
He's not getting the ball up.
You're shaking your head.
Oh, he
He's
hurt.
down.
No, he's
hurt.
hurt.
Bring that ball out unless you have a
He's cramping.
And this, my friends, is not uncontested. He was going up against 2 volunteers there. You got to pull that out. And then
Crazy.
Levante Turner taking it to the basket. Looks like cramps again. They're rubbing his calf there. You can see the
He don't been on the court the whole time.
Third foul on Devin Vassell. Question is, how long will they let it go
57-52,
before
Tennessee
they
going to the line to
You
shoot
don't
2
wanna-
with a minute 3 left in the game.
It depends how important it is to Rick Barnes. You can call timeout, and that'll give him some more time, obviously.
You know what she's looking for.
Leonard Hamilton
He's got 3 left.
talking to
Anything
Jeff
she can
Anderson
find.
about that.
So what's the rule on this with him down? How long do they give him
Timeouts left.
What do you mean?
He's a senior.
when
You
he's
gotta
down
do
on
everything you can to
the
keep
court
him
like
together.
that? Are they going to charge us a timeout?
Well, we saw the last time he went down, went to the bench. Ron Groover coming over to Spillash.
He's like literally not moving.
He's cramping up.
Thank you, Ron.
Bad.
So the explanation
21-0,
is common
Bobby.
foul. Florida State gets to choose the free throw shooter.
5 minutes. 5
because
minutes.
I'm going to have some chains to play with tomorrow.
So Devontae Gaines is the
The
choice.
score is 57-52. They're taking Lamonte Turner off. Florida State's winning.
And missed it.
A minute 3 left in the game.
But why are they not IVing him up if that's the case?
Because there's
There's
a
only
minute
about
left in the
7
game.
minutes a
And
game.
that never
But
worked.
that's a shame for Levante Turner and the Volunteers.
That's what they
Get 2
picked.
shots.
The coldest guy, but he going to make both of them.
And the kid they call Big Ticket.
57-53.
I mean, you think about this. They got a chance to cut this thing to 3 again. They don't have
Get
to
it,
foul
Tennessee.
yet.
Get
They gotta
it.
get that pressure, force the ball to the corner again like they did the last 2 times when they pressed. Maybe they'll get it.
57-54, minute 3 left.
3 remaining in the first semi.
Get back.
Come on, man. On the fouls.
51 seconds left. 57-54, Florida State.
Gotta get some points though. We gotta get some points. Get it. Just rebound it. Rebound it and take it back.
You need to foul.
So that's what I don't understand.
The rebound.
I don't know why they fouled that.
That's what, okay, so I say rebound, take it back.
He fouled out. I just realized that.
Giving it one more shot. This is a huge rebound, obviously.
That guy didn't even go up. Did he get a foot off the ground? Watch this rebound.
Same.
Missed this one. Make the next
Duh.
That saves the clock.
57-54, Florida State up by 3. Here comes Lamonte Turner.
Florida State led 46-33. They're now up 47-54 with
Florida State hadn't had a field goal in the last 6 minutes and 7
we're
seconds.
struggling. We can't make any shots.
1 out of 2. The lead is 4. A quick 2 would be a really good thing here. Push the ball out, but take it to the basket. You get the foul.
Come on, Tennessee.
James knocked out of bounds. Was trying to get Ponder down low. Ponder back in crucial seconds.
Only 3.6 left.
That killed us, that offensive board.
Yep. That's it. That's the ball game, guys.
Yeah.
Yep, that's gonna do it.
Well, the worst place you can throw the ball in that situation, especially against Florida State, is into the corner. Epon's got the ball in a terrible spot.
One thing I don't like to see is celebration before it's over
Does a
though.
great job of stepping up.
Oh well, we got Central Florida now.
Into the next obvious receiver of the ball. That was a huge turnover.
The 13th steal for Florida State tonight, and the 21st turnover for Tennessee.
And that was the killer.
Got them both.
Oh wow.
Gotta go quick and call timeout.
Turner, step back. Can't get it to go. And another big rebound
That's
for
it.
Osborne, and he is fouled.
5 seconds left, down by 6. That's the ball game, guys. Hit that like button if y'all like this streaming this game. You want to see more of them.
But don't you always say the game's not over until it's over?
That's 5
It's
seconds.
over, I know, but
I mean, if we were down only 3 points, I can see that because this guy's gonna shoot 2 bricks. And ain't nobody dap him up.
And of course he misses the first. Well, it wasn't
So
pretty
he didn't
all
dap him
night.
up, see? He ain't touch his hands. Gotta get that dap, baby.
But you know, the start that Florida State got off to,
Gotta get that dap.
the lead that they built early was really the
Over.
difference in the game. Was how
You got to be kidding me.
no.
Now watch this here.
put them really behind the 8 ball.
Missed them both, but they're out of time. Turner hits a triple. It will count and will end a 3-point win.
Vegas,
for
Vegas,
Florida
Vegas.
State and Leonard Hamilton.
You know, both teams
You know what the
are
spread
competing
was?
really hard, especially on
What?
the defensive
3.5.
end. It's early, so offensively,
Florida
both teams
State.
struggled in the half court.
Really?
It's
Florida State was
this
favored?
time of year,
Yes.
late November defense,
And look how they look.
and that's what we saw today.
It was up by 6.
It's got to be big. Got to be. I see that.
You missed 2 free throws, Bobby.
About a 10 o'clock tip between VCU
Up by 6.
But I mean, okay, this is my thing. This is my thing with that, Bobby. Being rigged, right? These are athletes that are they're athletes. They want to win on their own and not lose. So how can you not just go for it all 100%? But to know that there's money on the line, like I don't know. Like in my mind, I'm like, you give it your all. And that's what I know that's what they did.
This Vegas, that just blows my mind how they know these spreads like that.
I know. It's like, who are they paying? What are they doing? Because you can't tell the players on the field to do certain things if their mind is to make the right play to win the game.
All right, Billy, what went wrong in this game? What went wrong? We weren't moving the ball at all.
Too many mistakes, too many turnovers.
How did they not score a field goal in the last 6 minutes and we didn't take advantage of that?
Not at all. I mean, that's where you got to capitalize on those mistakes, man. They're cold like that. You got to put some baskets in. Like I said, we're missing a big man, big time. Man. That's where the Admiral and Mr. Williams. I mean, that's a lot of loss. We lost last year. A lot of points right there too. A lot of defense.
30 minutes or so, still one more to go.
All right, what's your prediction for tomorrow? Weather's going to suck. We're favored by 22 and a half.
I can see us winning easily, man. Tomorrow's, I think we're going to, we need to embarrass Vanderbilt.
Yes.
We need to
that high seeds in the NCAA
by
tournament.
lock the gates on Vanderbilt tomorrow. We need to, I mean, I'm talking about a shutout.
Yes.
I love to see something like 27-0, 31-0, something like that. I don't think Vandy has enough offense to be able to move the ball
21 times in the game, and
especially with our defense playing the way they're playing.
Your game is not up and down as much as
I know
it is.
Mr. Mason and Vandy's going to come back and try to use the quarterback because he knows that's our defense's kryptonite. We haven't been able to stop any quarterback from running the ball, so that's what I would do. So hopefully, Coach has been giving these guys some pointers on how to contain a quarterback.
60-57 is the final.
Well, our Vols lost
takes on Purdue in our second game.
tonight.
Post Classic.
I'll tell you what, Billy.
Inside college basketball.
We ain't losing tomorrow.
I know that.
Hell no.
Howard, 2 huge wins for them the last couple of days.
I told y'all
over the
for the season we was going 7-5. I didn't know we was taking the haunted house, wrong turn road in West Virginia route, but we're going 7-5. Who do you, of all the teams, they're predicting Penn State, Michigan, Iowa, what are some other teams they're saying we might play? Which one do you least want to play?
Low prices on all of them.
Out of those two?
Find amazing deals on dog food.
Penn State?
Cat toys for
I don't want to play Penn
and
State.
biscuits for Bob.
Yeah, I don't want to play Iowa either.
Iowa's a very hot team. People think that their record don't show how good they really are.
We need to win a game. We need to win a game.
There's a lot of teams that we can play that I think will be a favorable game for us. I can see us, getting somebody like Florida State.
That would be a good one.
It would be, good. What they call it, a rematch of the national championship or whatever. But it wouldn't be a rematch. It would be the same thing. Another loss.
I just believe in the SEC, period. I feel like we're going to pull through.
Yeah, we will. Alright, we're going to get out of here, guys. We're going to end this stream out. Come out to Tap House and see us tomorrow. I'll be there about noon.
Old Trapper Beats.
Streaming live all day long. Alright, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Go Vols. We're whooping up on Vandy tomorrow.
Oh,
we're gonna win by 28 at least. I promise you that.
Yes, sir.